Hey, cool. Is it on?
Yeah, look, it's spinning.
Why is Enfield written on the box? Like the old mansion out near the river?
Yeah, it must be. Look, here's a map showing it and the picture of the house.
What was that doing in your attic?
I don't know. Must be something left over from the Historical Society or museum or something.
You're serious about going out there and ghost hunting?
Of course. Or else are we going to find ghosts? What's the point of being a paranormal team if we don't go on ghost hunts? Besides, Enfield is the most haunted place around, and it's Halloween. It'd be pretty radical. Look, dude, a videotape. The label says SPS, the Silver Bluff Paranormal Society? Did they go to Enfield?
They were going to get a show on PBS, weren't they?
I guess. I mean, they haven't really done anything in a while. My dad says they haven't been back to the museum in a long time.
We're preparing to go to Enfield Manor. We have our usual equipment ready to pack, and we're excited for the opportunity to finally go and investigate Enfield Manor. This is the culmination of 2 years of extensive research, as well as petitioning the Historical Society for the ability to gain access
This
to
is
the Enfield
boring,
site.
dude.
Alright, hold on.
Enfield has been the site of many unexplained phenomena for over 100 years. And honestly, what better way to spend Halloween than in a creepy mansion?
Tonight we will be attempting to contact the spirits rumored to reside in Enfield Manor. What was the scandalous?
This sucks. You can't see anything.
This place is built like a puppet. Not the usual antebellum style, more Victorian Gothic with Freemason reform.
Hello? Is there anyone here that would like to speak with us?
What the hell was that?
Dude, we have got to go there. Come on, we'd be the coolest kids in school.
I'm okay with being a dork, and a living one at that.
Come on! Everyone thinks we're gonna go there this weekend. If we chicken out, we'll be picked on forever. This is the perfect opportunity for us. Think of it. Jimmy and Joey, Double J Paranormal Research Team. We can just give lectures at the museum, just like the SPS.
Alright, but after we go trick-or-treating, and I want all your Snickers.
Deal. Still gonna be Snake?
Yeah, my mom bought me an eye patch, and I have the perfect prop gun. What about you? Still gonna be Dracula?
Haven't decided. Either that or Indiana Jones. Oh, I need to turn this off.
You're listening to SRN, Silver Bluff Radio Network.
Welcome everyone to another exciting night with me, your host, Derrick. This is Astro Radio Z. Your home for things that go bump in the night in the Silver Bluff and Savannah area. Tonight is the night, Astro Zombies. That's right, tonight is the big one. This is the night for candy, treats, tricks, ghosts, ghouls, demons, and all the scary things that we like. All combined into one candy-fueled costume party called Halloween. I've teased this for a few weeks, and now it's the time for our annual Astro Radio Z Haunted Halloween Show. Tonight, we're going to be broadcasting live from Enfield Manor. Perhaps one of the scariest, most mysterious places in the Silver Bluff area. Enfield Manor is the starting point for much of the local haunted history. We'll be getting into more of those details as the night unfolds, but for now, I want to take you straight to the horror, and live on the scene, our very own Abigail Holmes is stationed at Enfield Manor, where she will remain all night. How are you, Abby?
We're great, Derrick. I know it can get scary there behind the microphone, but I gotta tell you, this place takes the cake.
What's it look like there?
We managed to get our van through the Old Wood Trail and are parked right in front of the gates to Enfield Manor. This place is huge. History books don't give it enough credit. This is a 2-story mansion with a garden, all enclosed by a stone wall. The manor was built on a hill overlooking the Savannah River to the southwest, just down the steep ravine. But the forest has taken over and everything is overgrown. The hilltop is clear, but the trees are closed in on all sides, so it's really spooky.
What does the house look like? Give our listeners some ideas. Paint us a picture.
I mentioned the house is old, stone foundations and stone and wood for the walls. It looks like a combination of an old Victorian mansion and antebellum home, which is the most common style in the southern region of the United States.
Is that thunder I hear?
Yeah, there are clouds moving in, and we've seen some lightning. It looks like a storm might be coming our way.
So tell us, Abby, what are your plans for tonight?
Jack and I will be going into Enfield Manor tonight and look around and tell you what we find. If it's haunted, you're going to hear it on the show. We may even have time for a seance.
Fantastic. Keep us updated, Abby. We'll check back in a little bit. I told you, folks, we've got one hell of a great show in store for you. Before we go into Enfield, though, I want to take a few moments and give an Astro Radio Z history lesson on Enfield Manor and some of the disturbing events that surround this creepy old manor house. I will be bringing in experts to help fill in the gaps of what we know, but here is what I know of Enfield. Enfield Manor is a Gothic manor house located approximately 10 miles southwest of the town of Silver Bluff. It was constructed sometime in the 1800s by Hosea Enfield, a wealthy and eccentric noble from England. Years later, rumors began to emerge about Enfield's temper, his reclusive nature, and the strange disappearances and unfortunate deaths of his wives and children. He was also rumored to be fascinated with the occult, and whispers of devil worship often spread among the locals. Now, for the fun part. After the death of Hosea Enfield in 1855, the estate was abandoned. No direct descendants and no known surviving heirs. Enfield has since been recognized as a historical landmark, but since no one wants to go out there, the sign for the landmark sits at the bottom of the hills at the tree line out by Old Silver Bluff Highway. Here are some of the legends surrounding the house. It is purported to have been designed like a maze, almost a puzzle, with rumored passages linking it to the Savannah River below the hill. The Enfield family kept to themselves, and their burial plots are supposedly somewhere inside the walls of the manor. During the Civil War, it was used by both Union and Confederate troops as a lookout point because of its vantage overlooking the Savannah River. However, some of the soldiers occupying the manor mysteriously disappeared, but due to the time and lack of substantial records, these are sadly only rumors. Other mysterious disappearances have occurred since that time, but due to the circumstances surrounding these incidents, no conclusive evidence is available to support any sort of link between Enfield Manor and the cases. Locals stay away from the area. Most recently, the Silver Bluff Paranormal Society, or SPS, was reportedly preparing to do a thorough investigation of the manor, but they have since gone missing or perhaps disbanded for unknown reasons. Attempts to contact them have gone unanswered. There are countless other rumors and folklore surrounding the house, from disappearances to murders. 4 years ago, a fugitive prisoner was tracked to the Enfield woods, but his trail went cold and no trace was ever found of him. So there we are, folks, and here I am with our annual Astro Radio Z Halloween show. Let's have some fun and watch out for the razor blades in the apples.
You're listening to SRN, Silver Bluff Radio Network.
Here's the Enfield sign. We just keep on going uphill from here, and we'll see the house.
Dude, this sucks. I can barely see.
You're wearing an eye patch, Joey.
Call me Snake.
Snake didn't wear glasses, though.
I can't see without them. Leave me alone. Besides, Indiana Jones had a real whip, not a piece of rope.
That's all I had, dude. That would've...
Man, I don't know about this.
Come on! Everyone at school thinks we're gonna do this. If we chicken out now, we'll never live it down.
Alright, let's get this over with.
You got everything, right? Walkie-talkies?
Check.
Camcorder?
Check. If we don't get this back before my dad gets home, he's gonna kill me.
Flashlights?
Check. You got the tape recorder? Paranormal evidence documentation device?
Rolling. I've been rolling since we got here. Spare batteries? Spare batteries, dude?
I thought you were gonna get them.
Not cool, dude.
Well, let's just not stay long. I mean, we never said how long we were gonna be out here.
Alright, let's just go. I have to leave our bikes here. The woods are too thick.
You think we'll see the SPS there?
That was like 3 years ago. I hope we don't.
Dude, are we almost there?
How should I know? I've never been here.
This sucks.
I don't remember Snake Plissken complaining this much.
He was in a city, and he had a machine gun.
Shh, quiet for a second. Ah! What the hell?
You're listening to Astro Radio Z on the SRN, Silver Bluff Radio Network.
You're here for some Halloween treats? Well, how about a plate of rotting maggots?
Let's check back with Abby Holmes live at Enfield Manor. Abby, how's it going out there?
Derrick, it's only getting creepier by the minute. It must be the night playing tricks with me, but I can swear I hear things in the woods. This place is creepy. I haven't seen any other house with gargoyles on it, but there are stone gargoyles on this one. More than likely they're just used as rain spouts, but it certainly adds to the scary look of this place. This is something right out of a horror movie.
Be sure to let us know if Dracula shows up.
Will do. We just heard something, Derrick. Sounded like shouting or something growling. I don't know. We also heard banging from the side of the manor.
This is freaky.
That's Jack, our technician on location with Abby. Sounds like you are having a spooky good time.
Derrick, we're getting ready to go in the manor, probably sooner than expected at the school.
Folks, we're getting some interference from that storm that's coming up, but we'll do our best to keep everything running. Keep us posted, Abby. I'm Derrick, and this is Astro Radio Z.
What was that?
How should I know?
Did you see its eyes?
Probably just the moonlight.
They were red. The moon doesn't make eyes glow red.
We were scared. It was probably just...
We're scared. Are scared, dork. Is it gone?
It won't open.
What?
The door. The door, it won't open.
You just opened it.
I know, but it's stuck. Check the window.
I don't see anything.
Well, we're here. We may as well look around.
Welcome. We're digging up your treats right now in our very own graveyard.
And we're back, folks. And on the phone, I have two paranormal experts to educate us here on Astro Radio Z. First up is local horror author and paranormal researcher, Macabre, Mark Tailor. Mark, thanks for coming on our little show.
Thanks for having me, Derrick. This is so exciting. Been listening to your show for a long time. Great stuff here, great stuff. And even better now that I get to join you tonight on this interesting evening of discussion about a place that I am just so stoked to talk about.
Well, I don't know if it's the place we're talking about or if it's the oncoming storm that's coming on. We're having tons of technical glitches and weirdness happening within our signal. So bear with us, listeners. And Mark, if for some reason we glitch out or whatnot, We'll come back. We have people working on this round the clock. So I thank you for being patient and coming on and joining us. And accompanying him is occult researcher and Low Country historian Scott Travis. Scott, thanks for coming to Astro Radio Z.
Happy Halloween, Derek. Happy to be here.
It is the happiest of Halloweens here on Astro Radio Z. Now, previously on the show, on one of my other segments, we talked a little bit about Enfield Manor. Now that I have you, a historian, on here, I want to get a little bit deeper into what makes this place significant. Now, Scott, why don't you give me a little more about what makes Enfield Manor special?
Well, it has local folklore written all over it. You just picture in your mind the perfect setting for an eerie, mysterious place of local legend, and this is it. It was built in the early 1800s on a hilltop surrounded by the woods that we now know as Enfield Woods, overlooking the Savannah River. It's a huge house, 2 stories, has your typical setup that you would imagine from a large estate at the time. Main hall, east and west wings, conservatory, servants' quarters. But then you have the huge telescope with the conservatory. You have the hedge maze garden, and the maze doesn't just stick to the outside. You go inside the house, it gets even more mysterious. The entire house itself is set up like a maze. All sorts of hidden passages, several areas that seem to be closed off from easy access. Even rumored to have a network of caves running underneath the entire structure of the house, all the way to the Savannah River, going to the bottom of the hills. So naturally, you add this to the fact that it was been abandoned all these years. It has this interesting history to it, and of course has as a central figure the mysterious Josiah Enfield, and, well, of course, naturally, it's rumored to be haunted.
Haunted? Now, he wouldn't be going to local graveyards and piecing together bodies to make a super being, would he be? What's the deal with Josiah Enfield?
Well, I wouldn't know if he would do that. I'm a historian. I can't really go for the movies, even though I do like to catch them on the Late Show. I can tell you that he was a rather eccentric character, very wealthy, but not very well liked. He was even rumored to be excommunicate from the Roman Catholic Church, meaning he had to go far away from that influence of the church itself. So he emigrates to the U.S. early 1820s to Louisiana, but then heads out east to South Carolina, all the way to Silver Bluff. Possibly may have gotten some of that silver fever. There was rumors that silver were in the hills, and lots of people wanted to set up shop there. He had the tools and the aspirations to set up a mining company. He was an eccentric character, known to be quite a ladies' man, although he didn't really keep them very long. He was married 5 times, not a very common thing in those days, had multiple children, but all but the 5th wife died or disappeared mysteriously. Now, his 5th wife, that was the one that finally did him in. His 5th wife, Evelyn Enfield, was convicted of killing him and was henceforth committed to an asylum afterwards. Of course, then you also have the other rumors. Josiah Enfield was known to dabble in the occult quite a bit, had an extensive library. So add all of this to this mysterious place we now call Enfield Manor. Well, that's why we're sitting here over 100 years later talking about it on the spookiest night of the year.
As interesting as all of this is, of course, my listeners want to get their spooky on. So, Mark, why don't you tell us a little bit more about some of the darker aspects of Josiah Enfield and this whole occult angle that we have going on here that Scott is making reference to?
Well, Silver Bluff, South Carolina is a paranormal investigator's wet dream. The sheer volume and rumors of stories going on and everything for the last 100 years, I mean, it's just volumes of really crazy things, rumors of hauntings and disappearances. Now, Civil War, it's even connection to the Civil War. Both the Confederates and the Union armies had this as a station because of its strategic advantage looking over the Savannah River, which is beautiful, by the way. You should see it at sunset. It's fantastic. Anyway, they've had strange things happening while those camps were there. There's some letters, a private in the Confederate Army. He wrote to his wife saying he thought he heard children in the hedge maze, but of course there weren't any children there, only a whole bunch of soldiers who really didn't want to be there. But there's also been reports of people missing, like missing vagrants and an escaped prisoner, county tax assessor who I don't think really is missing because of Josiah Enfield rumors and hauntings. It's more of he got lost in the hedge maze, never found his way out because, you know, tax assessors, they can't find their hole. Well, anyway, what I was saying is that there's a lot of crazy paranormal stuff here. So much so, a local paranormal investigation group who I have worked with on past paranormal areas. Well, this group, the Silver Bluff Paranormal Society, actually has gone to Enfield Manor to investigate all the weird reports to try to prove the rumors were true. Unfortunately, no one's heard from them again, which is pretty sad. They're a really great group of guys, but seriously, no one has heard from these guys. No one knows what happened at the manor, just that a lot of weird things happened there, and they went disappearing, so they may have suddenly become part of the legend that is Enfield Manor. I mean, it's a historical landmark, so nobody lives there anyway to check up on anyone who does go there, so who knows? All I know is I couldn't wait to get into there one day to take a look at things and see what is going on paranormally in that house.
Well, on that note, folks, we have to cut to a short commercial break. We got to pay some bills here on Astro Radio Z. So I thank you guys for this history lesson. I'm Derek. This is Astro Radio Z, and we'll be right back.
Listening to Astro Radio Z on the SRN, Silver Bluff Radio Network, part of the Tangent Bound Network.
These paintings are creepy, man.
Yeah, that must be Enfield, the guy in all of them. Dude, there's broken glass everywhere. Be careful. All the mirrors are broken.
Look, the women are different, and the kids. Back there, the lady had blonde hair, and in this one, her hair is shorter and brown. He had more than one wife?
People do that, you know.
But were they at the same time?
Seriously, dude. Who cares?
My dad always says my mom is more than enough women for him.
Your mom weighs more than he does, Joey.
Shut up. Do you smell smoke?
Sort of, I guess.
How would a fire be going in here?
Dude, this place had fires burning all the time when Enfield lived here. I'm sure the smell never left.
Over 100 years ago? It feels warmer near the fireplace.
Dude, you're being paranoid. Hey, look!
What?
It's a bag. It's got the SPS logo on the side.
Looks like blood on it.
It could just be mold. Dude, don't start.
Ugh, stupid flashlights.
Look, another videotape. They were here.
How are we supposed to watch it?
We could watch it on your dad's camcorder.
How will we try to communicate?
I have a recorder, plus a still camera and video camera.
We've begun examining the paintings in the manor, but I gotta tell you, with everything that we're experiencing, I fully believe this place is haunted. We've prepared the pentagram in the parlor and we'll begin the conjuration. Spiritus invoco istemos dende faciutum.
Where's that? Where are they?
I don't know. They must be in the cellar.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I saw a light from that window.
What? No way, Abby. This place is supposed to be empty.
Jack, I saw it. We've got to go in now.
Great.
We're not on the air. Jack, are you recording?
Always. I just wish we had an actual camera, though. This place is scary.
Abby, how's it going in there?
We've just gotten inside the manor. We heard noises, and I saw some kind of light from inside, so we're here to find out.
Oh, shit!
Guys, just a reminder, we are live on the air. Sorry, folks, but that's what happens when you get real-life radio.
What was that?
The door. It slammed by itself. It won't budge.
What do you mean it won't budge?
I mean, it's not opening.
Okay. We'll deal with that later. It must have swollen or something. We'll be fine. Come on, the light was this way.
All right, Abby, keep us posted. This is Derrick, and you are listening to Astro Radio Z, part of the Tangent Bound Network.
Dude, this place is creepy.
I think it was in here. Look, a fireplace.
Hey, do you smell smoke?
Yeah. Look, a bag. SPS. That was the ghost hunting group that disappeared a couple of years ago. Audio cassette, a bunch of notes.
Is that blood on the bag?
Hey, focus, Jack. Look. Architectural plans for the house. This is crazy. This place has a conservatory.
I don't suppose you noticed the evil-looking Ouija board on the table?
Haven't paid it much attention, Jack.
And the spent candles and the pentagram?
Jack, stay with me now.
What are those?
Symbols and stuff. I can't read the language. Oh, but here, somebody wrote notes on the sides. This is some kind of seance spell. Looks like it was meant to conjure spirits.
Ah, dude.
A secret is in the portrait. Oh, and here, the paintings are clues to this mystery. Most of it's smudged.
Now, if one were to walk into Enfield Manor, the first thing they would notice is the expansive space that lies before them. Wonderful flooring, huge ceilings, but the most characteristic thing that you would notice while walking through this, from what I hear, are the rather strange paintings that are adorning all of the walls. Now, Scott, why don't you tell me, what is the significance of all of these paintings?
Who knows? I mean, the paintings are certainly a point of interest. Even more interesting, possibly the woman who painted them. These paintings were commissioned by a private artist that Josiah Enfield met in Louisiana, a woman by the name of Fiona Mosley. Now, Fiona Mosley was every bit as mysterious and legendary as Josiah Enfield. She was rumored to be a witch, rumored to be into astrology and witchcraft, perhaps these being the reason for the telescope and the conservatory in the manor. But the important thing to note is that this isn't just somebody that Josiah Enfield met and to here and there, kept in town. No, he moved her in with him. She lived at the manor full time. Naturally, there were rumors that Josiah and Fiona were close, perhaps closer than they should be. And of course, this led to rumors of illicit relations between the two before and during the marriages.
Yeah, Fiona Mosley and Josiah Enfield, I think he was a little bit into the occult more than people think. I mean, Fiona Mosley came from Louisiana, you know, the voodoo capital of the world, and it was rumored that she was a witch. I totally believe that because, the pictures alone are the evidence. I mean, not only does voodoo use the little dolls that, you know, you look like you hold over the flame, you go, no, there's more to it than that. They could use pictograms, paintings, I mean, statue representations of people, all used in witchcraft and pagan rituals to try to take over people. I mean, you know, it's just eerie how lifelike some of those things are, and that's because people want to get it more exact, because the more exact you get, the more control you have over it. So I honestly think Fiona Mosley was practicing her little bit of witchcraft while making these paintings, and Josiah was, you know, he was practicing his own sort of witchcraft with his magic wand and Fiona.
Ooh, getting a little scandalous here on Astro Radio Z. Now, would this illicit relationship that they had together, would this factor into that attack from one of his wives that eventually disfigured him?
I would think so. We're not exactly sure when this attack happened. At this point, Josiah Enfield was already known to be eccentric. There were already rumors swirling about. Rumor has it that one of his first wives did discover the infidelities that were going on between the two, and, well, she took her revenge. She disfigured Josiah Enfield. We don't know exactly how. Some books say it was with a knife. Others say it was with a broken shard from one of the mirrors in the house. But we know that this, of course, did not make him any more pleasant to be around. If anything, afterwards, Josiah Enfield became more of a local boogeyman after being disfigured. And henceforth, of course, then there was the following history where rumors were abound that he may have been involved with the deaths and disappearances of his wives and children, all save for the fifth, of course. As for the paintings themselves, well, who knows? I mean, why did he keep them around? Why did they have such a wonderful significance? Why did he place such importance on them? Why do we talk about them today? Perhaps, maybe he kept them around. Maybe he used them to remind him of the way he looked before he was attacked and disfigured.
Scott, I got 3 words for you. Proto-Dorian Gray. Come on! Classic Dorian Gray here. There's Dorian Gray ritual all over this. I mean, the disappearance of his wives and children alone, that innocent blood to try to restore your youth. I mean, he was a ladies' man, and to get disfigured, that had to be a major hit to the ego. So his being into the occult, and with a little help of Fiona Mosley, I swear, man, those paintings are a lot more than him just reminiscing and wishing he was a pretty boy again. He wanted to be a pretty boy, and he used those paintings with the help of the witch Mosley to do that. And I honestly think that's why he kept those things around, man. And I'd love to get into the manor and just touch one of those paintings, man. That's got to be just so exciting and electrifying.
Now, I wouldn't recommend you touch any of these paintings, Mark, if you were to go in this. I'm sure, you know, it's a personal philosophy of mine that I don't mess with anything that possibly could possess me or change my state of metaphysical being. But I gotta say, I'll watch you. I don't know if I would do it, but I'll watch you, Mark. This is all really fascinating stuff, but we're rocking and rolling here on this stellar Halloween episode of Astro Radio Z. Y'all sit tight in those seats, and we'll be back in just a bit.
Igor, you fool!
We'll be back with more Astro Radio Z on the Silver Bluff Radio Network.
I want to go home.
Me too. Hey, all the mirrors are broken in here too.
This guy had a serious library. Look at all these books.
Malleus Maleficar,
Necronominum. Sounds like the Muppets. Mana na 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 na. Mana na 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 na.
De umbrero rein e novum portus.
Treats on the pagan magic of the Indian savage.
That's pronounced treatise.
This guy misspelled Indian. Look, he spelled it with a Y in the middle. I failed my vocab test because I misspelled broccoli. And this guy wrote a book.
Shh. Did you hear that? Sound like a kid.
Dude, no.
Joey, come on. What if there's a little kid trapped in here?
You mean like we are?
Come on.
I thought I heard noises this way.
This is a serious library. Is it just me, or are the paintings getting meaner? Look, the colors, their faces, everything.
The woman looks sad.
Did, the notes mention anything about the library?
Not really. I kept that map. Look, there's a circle on the library. They wrote painting. I guess she meant the big one? Look, the room in the painting is different. Where's that door?
Huh? What do you mean?
They're posed in front of this wall, and there's a door painted right there. But look, a bookshelf.
So they remodeled.
By covering a whole door? Why?
Well, I mean...
This isn't normal wood. Look.
Oh, what are you talking... Oh, man.
It's locked tight. There's no keyhole. It's a combination lock.
Well, thank God for that.
Damn. Here, let me play that tape we found. Ah! I hate I couldn't get that recorded. I can't wait to get back to the station. All right, she said we gotta go to the conservatory on the 2nd floor.
And we're not going to address the other stuff, noises and the screaming?
Look, Jack, I don't...
Oh, hell no.
Come on, Jack!
We're back with more Astro Radio Z on SRN, Silver Bluff Radio Network.
Ladies and gents, with our Astro Radio Z Halloween special. I'm chatting tonight with Macabre, Mark Tailor, and
Mirror
Scott
Shard. That's so perfect for a murder weapon, and the fact that this figured it. Oh man, no, seriously, that would be great if it was the mirror shard, because they use the mirrors in a cult. There's some cults out there where they actually, for immortality, would kill themselves in front of a mirror, and to be killed by a mirror shard, capturing the spirit in it as a container, just like the container is used by the picture. Witchcraft uses paintings for pictures. Oh, that would be great. And Evelyn, I wonder if Evelyn actually was involved in the occult secretly and knew this. Maybe she read some of Fiona Mosley's books or whatever, and she killed Enfield with the piece of mirror to trap his soul forever in purgatory. What do you think, Scott? What do you think about capturing that soul in the mirror shard theme? What do you think?
No. I'm sorry. We can speculate, we can conjecturize all night long, but there's enough rumors about this whole legend already. All we know for sure is that Josiah Enfield was killed by his fifth wife, Evelyn. We know that she did kill him either with a knife or a mirror shard. Yes, the same weapon that disfigured him initially. And we do know that the wife, Evelyn, who is the only wife we have any real documented history on, she died a broken and emotionally, mentally scarred woman. She was committed to an asylum afterwards. She lived the rest of her days in confinement, and I will give you that there is a good possibility that somehow Fiona Mosley was involved in what led up to the murder. When Evelyn was in the asylum, she was known to rave quite a bit, and she would rave that Enfield was responsible. And from one of the documents from the era, there is a quote that she would give that said, quote, "that which was doing something," end quote. But beyond that, we don't know for sure. We know that Enfield died. Enfield was murdered. He was interred somewhere on the manor grounds. And in his last will and testament, he didn't leave a cent to Evelyn. He left all of his estate and holdings to Fiona Mosley.
Mirror. Oh, I love this theme. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just writing these notes down for my next book. It's going to be great. Okay. I'm sorry. Go.
Why didn't you write some notes down about how to conduct a radio show while you're at it? Seems how you've kicked me off my own show. I got producers breathing down my neck. We're going to go to a commercial break here, and maybe I can talk some sense in maybe some radio etiquette here to Macabre Mark Tailor. And when we come back, we'll be talking a little bit more in depth about this amazingly interesting topic. So stick around.
Jimmy, enough. Let's get out of here. I'm done.
Yeah, you're right. Screw this. Let's get out of here. Ah! Run! Joey!
Derrick, we're now in the conservatory. There is a huge telescope here, and another pointing into the manor grounds.
Damn transmitter. I hope the receiver at the van didn't shut off.
Just make sure we keep recording. I might get an actual journalism job from this instead of having to do these stupid PR stunts for a bullshit hick radio station.
Hey, Abby. Okay, I like Silver Bluff.
Me too, Jack. No offense. It's just the stress talking.
It's cool, believe me. I'm just ready to get out of here. Well, wait. Why is there a big-ass hole in the floor? And what are all these symbols? I recognize the horoscope stuff, but what are these other symbols? And why another pentagram?
Remember, the tape mentioned something about Enfield performing satanic rituals or black magic. The woman in the tape mentioned they built an atrium under the moon's cycle so that the full moon would shine through to, well, wherever it's supposed to shine.
Like it's shining now?
Yes, Jack. Just like tonight, except when the storm comes again.
Huh. I wonder how deep the hole is. Huh. That's, deep. Wait, why didn't we see this when we were on the first floor?
Well, they wrote on the map that there is some kind of basement level or something. There's no map of it, though, just some dotted lines from the library. The tape mentioned the telescope looking over the garden. Here, let me take a look. Why would this be pointing into the garden? That's weird, those stones. They're placed awkwardly.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, they almost look like graves. Wait, okay, look. There are 3 on the left, 4 in the middle, 3 next to that, and 2 on the right.
3, 4, 3, 2. A combination? The door in the library had 4 tumblers.
Great. You have got to be kidding me.
Hello?
Wait, come over here. It sounded like it came from the hole.
Hello? Is anyone down there? Jack, we need to get down there. There might be someone trapped down there.
Oh, hell. Right. Let's go. You check the door in the library. I saw a stairwell on the first floor. There must be a cellar. I'll see where it leads.
Keep your radio on, and keep recording.
Always.
Derrick, Jack and I split up. We think we heard kids. Damn. Okay, still recording. Good. I'm gonna try that combination from the telescope. 3, 4, 3, 2. I don't know who will hear this, but I will describe what I see anyway. It's dark. I can hardly see. This flashlight sucks. Steps lead down, and I'm in some kind of chamber. The walls are stone. Torches. Hold on. Okay, I'm using one of the torches. I can see better now. There's some sort of altar here. Just beyond it is another passage. It's cold. It looks like blood on the altar, and more of those strange designs have been drawn on it. There's an old book on the altar. Appears to be some kind of journal. Keeping the powers trapped, necessary to mix blood with paint. I've taken care to make the children's deaths appear to be accidental or illness. They don't scream much, and you can hear them in the walls, but I have to have the moonlight from the conservatory to perform the ritual. That fool woman saw me. Josiah will have to deal with her. It is of no concern. 12 souls have been painted, 12 have been sacrificed. 1 more, and my love and I can live forever. She killed him. That damned woman killed my dear Josiah. I wasn't able to finish the painting. Now his spirit is trapped here, with the other souls in the paintings. If I can't finish the painting with blood from his seed, he will be trapped here forever. The town suspects me. All is lost. I can only keep the unfinished painting with me and hope that Josiah and his wife conceived one last time before she killed him. This could have been avoided were it not for my barren loins. Joey, are you down here? Hello?
Joey, are you in here? I found a way down from the first floor. We should be able to climb back up. Oh my God. Joey, hold on, I'm coming. Joey, oh my God, are you all right?
Shh. It's in here with me.
Joey! Not now, you stupid flashlight!
We're back with more Astro Radio Z on SRN, Silver Bluff Radio Network.
Oh, goody. A dead brain.
And we're back, folks. This is Derrick here at Astro Radio Z. We're still having some trouble getting a clear signal from Abby and Jack at old Enfield Manor. I personally cannot wait to hear what they have found, and I know you can't wait either. Well, author and quote-unquote paranormal researcher Macabre Mark Tailor and occult researcher and low country historian Scott Travis are still with me here on the line as we celebrate this Halloween night. We were discussing various rumors and spirits that reside in Enfield Manor, as well as their possible motives. Now, Mark, I know you love to hear yourself talk, as is evidenced by this entire conversation we've been having tonight. You got any more of those thoroughly engrossing theories?
In fact, I do, Derrick, because I've been working on a new book. Don't have a title yet, but I've been working on a new book, doing some research that on the Enfield Manor, because this is just such a fascinating place, you know. And I've got some really good leads here that research has led me to believe there's not just one ghost, but it's a cornucopia, a plethora of ghosts that reside in Enfield Manor. I mean, we're not just talking about the children, which we've heard giggles about and such. No, there's wives, the ghosts inhabiting it. Josiah Enfield could even be inhabiting it. And even possibly Fiona Mosley may be trapped in the house. How cool would that be? You know, and I think that would be awesome. I mean, all those wives, Evelyn, you know, Evelyn did a lot of research. She found the occult books that Fiona Mosley had, and I bet you she did her research. Oh, that's where the Enfield demon came from. That's where it came from. The Enfield demon. Scott, you've got in your historical records right about the Enfield demon, right? I mean, everybody knows about it, right?
No.
Yeah, the Enfield demon, the monster in the woods, he scares little kids all the time. I mean, I've seen accounts of kids talking about this monster in there. I bet you Evelyn first took out Josiah and cursed him to be the demon. Yes, she read in the book. Oh, this is good stuff. This is gold right here. Hold on. I'm writing this down right now because this is definitely going in the book. And yeah, Josiah Enfield could most likely be the demon. And then, Fiona Mosley's ghost in the house. I bet you that was Evelyn too. She read them books. I bet you she hexed. That's it. Fiona Mosley got hexed by Evelyn after Evelyn cursed Josiah. Oh, this is so good right now. Scott, come on, back me up here. Tell me, Fiona Mosley got hexed by Evelyn, didn't she? And that's why she's roaming in the halls today of Enfield Manor.
There is no record of what happened to Fiona Mosley.
Hold on, guys. Sorry to interrupt you, but we finally have a connection with Abby Holmes, live on the scene at Enfield Manor.
Hey, Abby, can you hear me?
Derrick! Oh, thank God.
He was also fascinated.
What? I can't hear you very well. It must be the crypt walls. Listen, I think there is a kid down here. At least one, maybe two. I'm trying to find them.
Disappearances and unfortunate deaths.
Oh, damn it. I can't make out what you're saying. Just listen. If you can hear me, see if you can get Jack on the radio. Tell him to meet me in the front hall. I want to find these... Derrick, I found a skeleton. It's a kid. Hold on, there's a cassette recorder on the ground.
Hey, cool. Is it on?
Yeah, look, it's spinning.
Why is Dude, are we almost there?
How should I know? I've never been here.
I want to go home.
Me too. Hey, all the mirrors are broken in here too. Joey, come on. What if there's a little kid trapped in here?
You mean like we are?
Come on.
Sit here with me.
Derrick, this is one of the...
We're back with more Astro Radio Z on SRN, Silver Bluff Radio Network.
Only a fool would go there at night.
Welcome back to our Astro Radio Z Halloween special. While we wait to hear back from Abby, live from Enfield Manor, I have Officer Thomas Bowen on the phone with me. Officer Bowen is with the Silver Bluff Police Department, as many of you drunken louts know. I'm sure plenty of my listeners are more than familiar with you, Officer Bowen. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on the show. Listen, a lot of my friends call me Tom. Feel free to do so.
All right, Tom. Well, Tom, I have had nothing but a string of insane people talking to me tonight. Paranormal researchers, theorists, quote-unquote educated men. I'm so excited to sit and talk to somebody that's normal tonight for once and give us a little bit more of what actually happens on the street at Enfield Manor. So, Tom, why don't you tell us, what are some of the strange things you've noticed at Enfield Manor while you've been on the police department?
Honestly, it's a little overwhelming from time to time. You get all the local urban legends, you get the rumor mills, like all the different rumors spreading about. Oh, there's monsters and demons, whatever. People going missing, the house eats them, whatever. You get a lot of these people from all over that want to go into the house and investigate. A lot of these so-called paranormal investigative researchers and experts, as you said, educated men. They're constantly calling us up to get permissions to be on the grounds or get into the manor so they can investigate without getting themselves busted and stuff like that. I try to steer most people away from the area. Over the last handful of years, we've had several unsolved missing persons cases. Everything from the escaped prisoner from Barnwell, the tax assessor, the county tax assessor, yeah, and or even the real estate agents that go and disappear when they're trying to sell the house. Most recently last year, this very Halloween night, ironically, 2 boys, age 14, went missing. Jimmy Green and Joey Glover. Their parents were going nuts with neighbors calling in, reporting that they saw the boys riding their bikes headed south on the old highway in the direction of Enfield Woods. And the parents have been raising a stink.
Sorry to interrupt you, Tom, but Abby's back with us. Abby, how's it going? Is everything all right?
Derrick, help! It's true! It's all true! This place is...
Abby, hold on. I can barely understand what you're saying.
Please, you have to send help!
Back with us, Abby.
Damn it! Jack!
Tell her. Hey, I'll taste it. Yes.
The torch! Jack? Jack!
Abby!
Oh, Jack! Oh, Jack, thank...
What?
Derrick, Jack, Stan, I'm in trouble. You have to send help.
Abby, get to safety. Police are on the way.
The house is on fire. I'm trapped in the basement. Ugh! A window! I'm okay for a little bit, but Enfield Manor is burning. I'm trapped in the garden. I'm gonna have to wait here.
Police and fire are on the way. Get as far away from the flames as you can and stay safe. Help is coming.
I'll be in the very center with the standing stones. Derrick, are you still recording?
Yeah, always.
Good. Keep rolling. I have a cassette tape from the paranormal group that was here. They mentioned something about the paintings and some kind of witchery that a woman named Fiona Mosley used. I'm here in the center of the garden, and there are standing stones, but at their bases are signs, names. These are graves.
I knew it. The power's in the portraits. It must have been the paintings. Fiona Mosley's paintings. The paintings are burning. And, it's destroying the spiritual hold on Enfield. It's destroying the demon. Oh, this is, this is cold. Oh my God. This is definitely going in the book.
One of the graves has Mosley written on it. It's sunken in.
Abby, what are you doing?
I have to check. Fiona Mosley wrote in her journal that there was another picture, unfinished, and that it would keep Josiah Enfield trapped in this house if she ever finished it. I found the coffin. I'm opening it.
Abby, what's going on?
It's her. Fiona Mosley. Or what's left of her. She's holding something.
Abby?
It's the painting. Oh no. I'm not.
It is the story that is, of course, dominating local headlines tonight, the fire and the disappearances at Enfield Manor. Of course, the historic site located just south of Silver Bluff was the site of Derrick Carey's annual Astro Radio Z Halloween special. Two of our own SRN team members were on site as well, Abby Holmes and Jack Kacey. Foul play has not been ruled out in this case. Enfield Manor has a long reputation of local disturbances, and rumors of everything from ghosts to witchcraft to missing persons and murder have been connected to the site. For many years, both Enfield Manor and the woods surrounding it have been blamed for numerous unexplained events, with local superstitions always adding to the mysteries. All of that now is over, as one of Silver Bluff's oldest and most historic sites suffered severe fire damage. So far, the only items to have been recovered from the inferno are cassette tapes used by the SRN team and a couple of VHS videotapes. Also, an unfinished painting, presumably a unfinished art piece of late Enfield Manor owner Josiah Enfield. The items were found in the manor gardens, I'm told, near an old Enfield family burial plot. Now, according to police reports from the scene, the painting is a portrait of Josiah Enfield and his fifth and final wife, Evelyn. Any further evidence will be given to the Silver Bluff authorities, and an investigation, of course, continues. We are asking if you, or anyone you know, has information regarding the whereabouts of our team members. SRN employees Abby Holmes or Jack Kacey, please immediately notify the Silver Bluff Police Department. Under clear skies with colder than usual temperatures, it's the 1st of November. From the SRN newsroom in beautiful Silver Bluff, I'm Austin Rhodes with SRN Silver Bluff Radio Network.